Hi everyone, so this week we are celebrating Lunar New Year and we're going to make a crab egg Foo Young, also known as in the UK an omelette but with a really delicious gravy. Now this is a Chinese inspired dish and we're going to use our crab meat and prawns to bring it all together and make it fish society. So let's begin and I will take you through these simple steps. So here are the ingredients that you are going to need to make this recipe. We've got 3 eggs, we've got some whole king crab cooked meat, we've got some peeled king prawns cooked meat, we've got some spring onions, we've got some corn flour and all of these lovely ingredients to make our gravy. And then we've got some spring onions, a red chilli and some garlic. So to begin, we're going to get your 3 eggs and whisk them together with your prawn and crab meat. So, and we just need 3, woo, nearly lost them, 3 eggs in there. We're also going to grab the crab meat and the prawn and we're going to give that a good mix together before we add in the rest of the ingredients. And finally, you want to add a spring onion chopped up. You want, look how cute my little pot is. You want a teaspoon of sugar, which I think is pretty much that. You want a little bit of salt and pepper. And a good glug of some soy. So, pop that all together, give it another good mix, and there we have it. So, let's move on to the next step. You need 200 milliliters of chicken stock into a saucepan, some oyster sauce, so you want 1 tablespoon of that. You want a teaspoon of sesame oil, which honestly is one of my favourite smells. It's so good. And a tablespoon of soy. Right, so now all my ingredients are in. I'm going to dust in the corn flour, which is your thickening agent, to make this delicious gravy. And then we're just going to pop that on a medium heat, and then that should bring it all together in a nice smooth consistency. So you just want to cook that over a medium heat until it starts to thicken. Okay, gravy made, it's set aside, all the ingredients are done. Let's move on to the egg Foo Young. So you want about 50 mils of oil. I know that seems a lot actually, but it's so that we get nice crisp edges. So I'm just going to pour. There we go. So that is 50 mil. Pop it in your wok. I want to get that really nice and hot. So in with your mixture. I'm going to pop that in. You want to pop that on a medium heat so that it all starts to sort of crisp up around the edge like an omelette. And then we can flip it. Okay, so it is nicely bubbling away, which means the base is setting, which means I reckon we're about another minute away before we can successfully flip. Okay, so get your plate ready. I'm just warming through the gravy again, just at the last minute before we plate up. It all smells. It's the gravy though, guys. That is what you need to make at home. It is so delicious. And pairs so beautifully with so many fish ingredients. Right, omelette almost done. Okay, so just to finish, I'm just going to chop up a little bit of spring onion to garnish. You don't need too much. It's really just to make it look nice and pretty. And some little chopped red chilies. And lastly, on with your gravy sauce. Well guys, I'm going to tell you now, it's an absolute delight to eat. It is packed full of flavour, packed full of fish, and more importantly, packed full of love. I hope you enjoyed, everyone, and we shall see you soon.